Hey now, my name is Nick from Board Game Brawl, and this is your Kickstarter update. And we're getting closer and closer to Gen Con and a plethora of new releases, but just remember there's always games up on Kickstarter who want to get in on that sweet, sweet monetary action. Clockwork Wars is a brand new game from the well-known company Eagle Games. This is a fantasy, steampunk, alternate universe, area control, skirmish war game, which is quite a mouthful. It's not really my style, but it's got some really cool looking artwork, and it has German Shepherd people, so how can you possibly go wrong? 8th Summit Games is bringing you the second edition of Agents of SMERSH, the first edition of which also funded on Kickstarter a couple of years ago. If you already own the first edition, you're probably fine. You don't need to get this, although you can probably get some of the cool promos and expansions you may not have been able to get before. If you're not familiar with the game, it's sort of a storytelling, Tales of Arabian Nights-ish cooperative game where you play a group of spies during the Cold War trying to stop an evil mastermind. I actually played the first edition of this back when I was first getting into the hobby. Didn't really hit well with my group, but I've been wanting to try it again, so I'm thinking maybe I'll pick up this second edition. Ryan Lockhat and his company Red Raven Games are bringing you an expansion to 8-Minute Empire Legends. 8-Minute Empire's Lost Lands is going to introduce new leader cards, new faction cards, new components for a 5th player, and I'll just let you go ahead and insert your own snarky comment about this game is really blank Minute Empire here. And finally, Theorycraft Gaming is bringing you Factions, which promises to be a very fast, very light, customizable tabletop war game, where instead of miniatures, you have cards that are in stands that move about the board. And as the name implies, you're taking control of several different factions and competing with one another. I'm kind of a sucker for good art, and this one seems somewhat innovative, so it might be something to keep your eye on. My name is Nick from Board Game Brawl. This has been your Kickstarter update, and I'm reminding you to get out there and game every day in every way. Take care.